Hey Vooch, how are you?
How are you?
Being this is your second scrimmage, how are you feeling? And what did you see from the team as far as getting back to that continuity and that rhythm?
Yeah, I felt pretty good. Better than first scrimmage as far as conditioning and rhythm and stuff. So it's slowly getting there. As far as we started off a little bit slow. We weren't we didn't come out ready to play the way we needed to against the Lakers team, but no, obviously it is only our second scrimmage, and so it takes a little bit of time. But thought that we responded well as the game went on, especially in the second half, and so I think that was also good for us to kind of go through that in this scrimmage and see that even though things didn't start well, we were able to turn it around a little bit. And I mean, they're a great team, obviously favorites to win it all. So it was a very good test for us.
Josh Robbins, The Athletic.
Yes, hi, Vooch. The opening regular season game for you is 6 days away. What are some of the areas the team needs to clean up between now and then?
Well, I think offensively, just kind of getting everybody on the same page. Executing our stuff, running our stuff well. But sometimes it just takes time, to get that, back and get in their rhythm. Unfortunately, we don't have much of it, so we're gonna kind of have to, find a way to do it. But when we do, take our time with executing our stuff, not taking shortcuts, just doing what we're supposed to do. I think we did pretty well in this first two games. So hopefully we can get to that because it's very important for us, that part of the court. We need to be good on that end. And then defensively also just getting everybody on the same page. When our communication being in the right spots, all that is important. But I just think a lot of that, comes just, from doing reps in practice, making sure we're focused, making sure everybody pays attention when we go over stuff. And but there were some good signs, in his first two scrimmages. We only been practicing for not even, 2 weeks now, played two games. And, when you have young teams, sometimes it takes a little bit more time. But, hopefully, by the game, because the Brooklyn game is a very important one for us, obviously. Hopefully by then, we'll be almost, we'll be ready, and we'll be able to execute all those stuff.
Dan Savage, OrlandoMagic.com.
Vooch, even when you guys were down early there, you were doing a good job taking care of the basketball. You were even, I think, at one point winning the points off turnovers battle 22-0. How critical was the ball security and the defense forcing turnovers to keeping you guys in that game?
Yeah, I mean, when you have to take care of the ball, turnovers are just empty possessions, and it hurts you a lot, especially against, a great team like the Lakers. You have to get a shot up, and because by doing that, obviously you want to go in, but if it doesn't, you have a chance to set your defense. And that's where if it's a turnover, especially if it's a live ball one, they get the ball and they're running down the floor, and you can't get your defense set up, or if it goes out of bounds, something like that. It's just those are kind of deflating plays, and you don't want to have many of those. It's just it's empty possession. So I think we did a good job today taking care of the ball, and whenever you can force turnovers, I mean it's great for you. I think defensively over during the season we're pretty good at it. So we need to do that. We need to use our length, athleticism, and make sure we do that. But at the same time, be smart, not overextend ourselves, and leave the paint wide open. But yeah, I mean, turnovers are a huge part of the game, and a lot of times it comes down to who took care of the ball more.
Josh Robbins.
Given how little time remains before the opener, how critical will it be to get Markelle back on the court for Monday's scrimmage, if possible?
That would be great if we can get him. Obviously, he's a huge part of of our team, and I know he played great for us, especially as the year went on and late in the year. But at the same time, you have to be smart and make sure he takes his time getting back. You don't want to getting back out there too quick and then lose him to an injury or something, God forbid. So. That's up to the medical team and the coaches to decide, and him how they want to do it. If we can get him in there, any minutes is great. We can definitely use his his skill set and on the court. So as much as we can get from him, it would be great. Obviously, we understand that it's going to take a little bit of time for him to get back to where he was.
Lucas, Cafe Belgrado, Brazil.
Hi, Nick. You're having a terrific season so far. Are you already physically and mentally ready to continue that and lead the Magic into the playoffs?
Yes, I feel pretty ready. We used this last week before we played on the work work on the little things and get all the way, to 100%. But yeah, I'm feeling good. Mentally, obviously we had a huge break, so mentally, I think we were all around the league pretty, rested and motivated to get back into this thing. And physically, I feel very good as well. So looking back, I'm looking forward to it. These 8 games are going to be a lot of fun. Each game is going to be very meaningful. So it's going to be, fun to be out there and compete.
Any final questions for Nick Vucevic? Okay, Vuce, thank you.